Hello, and welcome to another Midweek Reflection. And doing it like this, holding it in my hand here at St. David's Uniting Church like this, takes me back to the very first one of these I did back in just the end of March this year, which seems like a lifetime ago, when I first explained what we were going to do for these Midweek Reflections. And it's strange how we've come full circle, because this is the last one, well, almost of the year. We'll do one more in the last week of the year, but this is going to be the last Midweek Reflection for a few weeks, because as of Tuesday, is that the first? We will be having a daily Advent calendar treat, which will be sent to your inboxes or will be on YouTube. So look out for that. We'll put details of that in newsletters and elsewhere. Beth Ann is working incredibly hard, along with Pam and Sue, who are doing some additional bits to go along with our videos of our favourite presents to weave together an Advent story and calendar. So look out for that. But you'll find me here with this bad boy, up, not yet decorated, because Michael spent this afternoon putting this up, and there you can see the star on top. And outside you see in some houses already there are lights up, and certainly in the shops, Christmas cards, mince pies and all the rest are on sale. And I think we could pretty much say, with the adverts on the screen as well, that it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, even in this COVID era. And so, for your midweek reflection, for your last one before Christmas at least, it's a bit of a three-parter, because we want to point you towards some of the many services and celebrations we've got going on this year. So, for your challenge, reflection, invitation this week, we would like you to do one or two or three of the following. Number one, the challenge, the final dressing challenge for this year, is to take a photo of yourself dressed as one of the characters from the Nativity. Oh yes. To give you an example of what that might look like, friends of the church, Claire and Yvonne, have given us this photograph, which I hope you can see now. And don't they look wonderful? And back to my wonderful face. Thank you, Bethan. So you might want to take, tea towels on your head is an easy way to go. You might choose to spend the week dressing yourself up as an angel, modern, ancient, traditional, new, contemporary. It's up to you. You might decide to get the crown, the tiara out the cupboard and take a picture of you as one of the wise men or wise women. If you want to get your cow onesie out and take a photo of you as one of the animals that may have been around when Jesus was born, feel free to do that. So, number one, take a photo of yourself dressed as one of the potential characters of the Nativity story. And if we do have a Nativity lobster, we will include that, because the Christmas story is for all creation. Number two, there will be many decorations outside all of our church buildings coming up. And certainly outside Gethley Rusted Road, we're going to put an angel, and we're going to have a chance for people to tie ribbons to symbolise their thanks and their remembering of angels that have given them good news, of the people this year, in this difficult time, who have shared something of themselves that have helped us to see the good in the world. We will put it a lot more succinct than that. It's been a long day. So, the people that we want to thank, the heroes, the heroines, the angels, the saints, the sinners too, who have shown us the good in this year. And we're going to tie ribbons to our railings to remember each one of those and encourage other people to do so. So, if you have someone that you'll have the option to tie a ribbon yourself, but if you would like us to do it for you, then you can send me who you would like to be remembered and thanked, or you can put a ribbon in the bench, and we will add it to the rest of the ribbons. You'll see when they're up, it will make more sense. So, photo of yourselves as a nativity character, and please send to Marcia, ready for our nativity service, which isn't later in December, but if you could do that soon, that would be wonderful. Secondly, to think of who you want to thank for their sharing of goodness, to sharing the good and the God this year. And either let me know or have a think, and you can add your ribbon to the railings. And thirdly, what was thirdly? Yes, good. Thirdly is for our service on the 27th. We will be having a bring and share worship, reading some festive and seasonal biblical readings and other stories and poems. So if there's something that you would like us to include in that service, either for you to read out if you're one of our live Zoomers, or for someone else to read out if you're not, then please send those in to Marcia by the 13th of December to make sure we can get those printed and available for everyone to see, for both those who are online and those who aren't. So, photo of you as one of the nativity characters, to start thinking of those whom you want to thank for sharing goodness this year that will add to the railings. And thirdly, if there is a reading, a prayer, a poem, a song, even if you wanted to record it, to send in what it might be to Marcia by the 13th of December. Other bits of news. This Sunday we are having communion, both in Gethley Wested Road, our first gathered service as a trial, and online. That's here, Gethley Wested Road. You can see we've been marking out the chairs at 3:00 in the afternoon, or on Zoom at 6:00, and that will be on YouTube later. In either case, whether you're coming here with your mask or whether you're doing online with your mask if you want, please, either way, bring your own bread and wine or the equivalent. The elders decided that's one of the ways that we can ensure a safe and healthy way of celebrating communion. So please bring your own bread and wine or equivalent. I think that's about it. Yes, this is the last one before Christmas. As I say, there'll be one more before the New Year. But in the meantime, I'll see you online. Enjoy the Advent calendar. Be blessed, be well, be magnificent, shine bright throughout Advent as we celebrate this wonderful season together, as we remember Christ's coming that first Christmas and Christ's return, the day in which the kingdom will come in all its fullness, when righteousness and peace will kiss, and all shall be well. That's something to look forward to. For now, I leave you with images of members of the church family looking spectacular in their Strictly Come Dancing or equivalent garb. Enjoy these images and see you soon. Bye.